Kaibab National Forest and at Marble Overlook, the highlands south and west of Paria Plateau, students experience a forest ecosystem and learn about the difficulties of managing the conflict between preservation and use. The plateau also offers spectacular vistas, great geology classrooms, and it's the gateway to Grand Canyon's North Rim. The Kaibab National Forest was home to a 17-year study of goshawks, a top predator in ponderosa pine forests. The study has been influential in forming U.S. Forest Service management policies all over the country. Students will learn how forest conditions impact food webs and how they shape habitat structure and species compositions. Grand Canyon Panoramic National Monument is one of our nation's most recent parks, set aside in the final days of the Clinton administration. The monument is located on the western edge of the Colorado Plateau in northwest Arizona, bordering Grand Canyon National Park and Lake Mead National Recreation Area. This rugged and seldom visited region overflows with high and low desert wilderness, geologic features, and a host of historic and prehistoric sites. Nearby Toroweep Overlook, with its dramatic view of the Colorado River 3,000 feet below, is a marvelous site for a geology class. So is Mount Logan, with its long views extending from western Grand Canyon to the San Francisco peaks. The Nampa-Weep rock art panels feature hundreds of petroglyphs dating back many centuries when the area was a common route across what would become northern Arizona. Grand Canyon Panoramic is also a great place to study how traditional fire suppression policies have dangerously altered the natural configuration of our forests. From our camp at Nixon Spring and Mount Trumbull, students can visit the nearby Uinkaret Pueblo ruins, the old Nixon sawmill site, or they can hike to the top of Mount Trumbull for astonishing views that reach all the way to the Desert View Tower at the southeastern corner of Grand Canyon. Vermilion Cliffs National Monument, located just west of Lee's Ferry, is another Clinton administration legacy. The monument's centerpiece is the Paria Plateau, a grandly elevated terrace overlooking the canyons of the Colorado River, Paria Canyon, and the Marble Platform. To the west lies the famed Kaibab Plateau, and to the east there's the bold Echo Cliffs Escarpment. Paria Plateau is home to the internationally famous, insanely photogenic, exceedingly colorful, and wildly eroded sandstone area called Coyote Buttes. More on this extraordinary location in a moment. The Utah-Arizona border country is known for its hidden slot canyons, and one of the very best is Buckskin Gulch and its tributary Wire Pass. Powerful flash floods have carved a canyon so narrow at Wire Pass that supposedly only a wire can fit through it. Although this is a bit of an exaggeration, hikers will still appreciate the dynamics of flash floods and slot canyon sculpting on a hike with our GCFS instructors. On the plateau above the flood-sculpted slot canyons lies a land of wind and water erosion gone wild. That's Coyote Buttes. The Navajo sandstone here has been carved, largely by wind this time, into domes, slits, pinnacles, fins, and curving corridors. Minerals have stained the monuments and canyons in hues of red, orange, yellow, white, and black, unlike anything exhibited in the more modest attire of Glen Canyon. Also, because humans have explored and lived on the Paria Plateau and in the surrounding canyons for over 12,000 years, some of the earliest rock art in the Southwest can be found in Vermilion Cliffs National Monument. We can also introduce you to the small but magical ecosystems of potholes and ephemeral pools, where the clever survival techniques of their inhabitants, such as the fairy shrimp, keep the unusual life forms safe from extinction in this parched world of naked rock and dusty arroyos. Vermilion Cliffs is also home to the highly endangered California condor. In the mid-1990s, the Peregrine Fund set out to restore wild populations of condors. Their first choice for a home for an experimental group was this vast, rugged, remote landscape of high, craggy cliffs, perfect for nesting sites, churning air currents, perfect for soaring, and abundant carrion, perfect for brunch or a mid-afternoon snack. The reintroduced condors quickly took to the cliff and canyon country, and by 2003 they had produced their first wild offspring in the depths of nearby Grand Canyon. Students learn from the condor biologists who educate and entertain with tall but true tales of the program's successes, setbacks, and unforeseen consequences. Students can also participate in training sessions on how to find the far-ranging condors. They learn about triangulation and how it works to track the birds via their wing-mounted transmitters. Then they head out into the field to track, locate, and retrieve mock condors hidden in the monument's grasslands. Grand Circle Field School classes aren't always about science, however. Our students enjoy evenings around a campfire with cowboy poets and musicians, singing ballads and telling stories about cowboy adventures, Native Americans, and hearts broken on the Plateau's lonely trails. New in 2008, we are pleased to partner with the Wind River Ranch Foundation to offer a spectacular class location in New Mexico. Wind River Ranch is a 5,000-acre eco-ranch dedicated to preserving the ecological heritage of the Southwest through restoration, research, and education. In order to bring back the native landscape, the ranch has reintroduced such keystone animal species as bison, prairie dogs, and beavers, and the ranch is in the process of rebuilding critical wetlands. The Wind River Ranch encompasses stunning terrain set against the backdrop of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in northern New Mexico. The Mora River runs through it, providing riparian habitat, ephemeral catchments, perennial seeps, marshes, and springs for the ranch's abundant wildlife, including elk, pronghorn, white-tailed deer, black bear, fox, coyotes, pumas, and bobcats. Birds are also plentiful. More than 150 species can be found on the property, including the endangered southwestern willow flycatcher. Wind River Ranch also provides great opportunities for the study of geology, archaeology, and paleontology. We are also proud to announce our association with Roots and Shoots, a program of the Jane Goodall Institute. Roots and Shoots is a powerful, youth-driven global network of more than 8,000 groups in almost 100 countries that connects youth of all ages who share a desire to create a better world. Young people identify problems in their communities and take action to remedy them through service learning projects that make positive change happen for our human communities, for animals, and for the environment. Thank you for letting us show you some of our favorite landscapes. Please visit our website for more information about sample class schedules and educational and service components of our classes. We hope to see you soon on a Grand Circle Field School educational adventure.